Hello everyone and welcome back to more Going Local here with Feyenoord. The season is now well underway and you know what? It's actually going quite well. Until today anyway. It's probably all going to fall apart today, but so far, a few games in, admittedly, it has been actually quite good. Of course, last time we went through the transfers and we won the Dutch Super Cup, the Johan Cruyff Shield. It was a 2-0 win against last year's League and Cup winners, our mortal nemesis, AZ Alkmaar. Great performance all around, and we have continued that into the League and European campaigns. We kicked off the Eredivisie with a 1-0 win against FC Twente. Pretty good result. We did leave it relatively late, but we got the job done in the end. A 3-0 win against Sporting in the qualification round, the third round of the Champions League qualification. Very good. A 1-1 then in the first league match with Alkmaar. Obviously disappointed given that we beat them in the previous game in the Super Cup, but not bad. The away game, I'm happy with a point. I think it's decent. We did probably deserve to win overall, but it was, you know, it's a decent result nevertheless. Second leg against Sporting was a 3-2 win. Played a fully rotated team and they got the job done in that one. Then a 3-0 win against FC Emmen, one of the newly promoted sides. Good performance there. Dynamo Kiev were our opponents in the Champions League playoff round. It was a 3-0 win in the first leg there as well. We've got the second leg coming up today. Should be pretty simple. And one more Eredivisie game, a 1-0 win against ADO Den Haag. Another solid performance, although we did leave it quite late once again. We're leaving a little bit late, but we're getting the job done still. And this is the league table therefore, and it makes for some pretty good reading for us. We are in third place. 10 points on the board after 4 games. We are behind FC Volendam, one of the other promoted sides who have had a good start, and Groningen, who have won all 4 of their matches. But we are not behind AZ Alkmaar. We are not behind Ajax. We're ahead of both of them by 3 points as both of them have lost matches. Ajax have lost to Alkmaar and they've also drawn with FC Utrecht. And Alkmaar, of course, have drawn with us, but they've also lost as well. They lost at home to ADO Den Haag, who of course we've already beaten. So yeah, it's a rare slip up from them, hopefully a sign of things to come which we can capitalise on throughout the rest of the season. No more transfers have been done as far as we're concerned. The window is still open for a few more days. I'm more concerned about potentially losing people. There's interest in John Joe Kenny, there's interest in Shimikas, of course. We'll see what happens. I'm not planning on letting anyone go. We will probably have to let Shimikas go if we get a reasonable bid for him because we did promise him. But anyway, first of all, we have got Dynamo Kiev, second leg against them, 3-0 up. We're going to play a fully rotated team again. We should hopefully be okay. And then we're going to be playing Pexvoll in the league. They're currently bottom of the league with 0 points. So that's only going to end well as far as we're concerned. Very good position in this one going to Ukraine. Of course, it could all fall apart, but I'm hopeful we go through. Of course, it isn't the end of the world, even if we lose this, because we'll end up in the Europa League, which is actually probably far more winnable anyway. And my aim for the Champions League group will probably be to try and finish third anyway. So yeah, but you know, you get more money, which is good for the club, I suppose. But anyway, we're going to go with a fully rotated team as said, which means Pat is back in goal. Haps, Owusu, and Mbayamba and Teze is the defence. Proper is making his debut in the series in midfield, along with Fernandez. Xavi Simons is there as well. Jaden Braff. Dilberson makes his debut, and then Ilias is going to be up front. So quite a lot of the new signings making their first start in the series in this episode. Good chance for them all to sort of stake a claim to be in the first 11, which has been going more or less well. Brian Brobby's had a bit of an injury, but he's come back from that and he should be fit for the league game. But let's get this one done. No complacency, please. The first leg means nothing. We need to make sure that we get the job done and through. Although, as said, I'm not too bothered if we do throw it away. Right, corner early on. Dilwerson's taken it, swings it in. It's been cleared away, but only as far as Davy Prepper, probably the most experienced player on the pitch as far as we are concerned at this stage. Premier League veteran, of course, plays it all the way back to Pat, and we're looking to work a chance. Very few people have turned up. Of course, I'm pretty sure that this is it Kiev or is it, I think it's Shakhtar Stadium, is in the sort of occupied Russian territory. I'm probably completely wrong, but clearly not many people in Ukraine have made the effort to come out to this one, and they probably should have done because Andrei Ayew has scored for Dynamo Kiev, so they're already back into it 10 minutes in. What a brilliant start this has been for us. Really good. No one really makes any sort of effort whatsoever. Teze, well, he put a foot in there. It wasn't very good. The rest of the defence is shocking. Right, they've got a corner, and well, they've scored again. So Denis Popov has scored. Oh, I shouldn't have fully rotated the team, should I? that would have been sensible, I suppose. But, we played a lot of games in quick succession. Everyone was getting a bit tired. I thought, this is a great opportunity. We're 2-0 down inside 20 minutes. And this could go very wrong very quickly. I mean, if we can get an away goal, that would help a lot. Braff is holding the ball up well, keeping control, pulls it back. He's managed to find Simons. Not really, particularly confidently. Simons with one of the worst shots of all time. It's not even really a save from Semper. He just picks the ball up. That was an opportunity, though. I mean, this is fine. A 2-0 defeat is absolutely fine. Once it becomes 3-0, then that's a problem. That is much more of a problem, especially with so much of the game left. We're not even at half time. They're coming forwards again. Nzola's in. It's 3-0. We've thrown away a 3-0 lead. It's great. I am loving this. I mean, this is really encouraging. If we have any injuries or suspensions, this is the quality we've got in on the bench and in reserve for the first team. It's not very good, really, is it? Not good at all. Can we just get to half time without conceding another goal? That would be really appreciated. And then something's getting chucked, because that was an absolute disgrace. Every single player, Simons is on a 6.7, decent ratings for Proper and Amber, but nobody else is doing anything. I mean, if we can get a goal, then that's good, because we'll go back in the lead again. But at the moment, this is going to extra time, and if anyone's going to score, it's going to be Dynamo Kiev, and then we're going to be out. As said, I'm not too, but Davy Proper's gone in there, and it's awful, and it's a deserved red card. Yeah. What is I'm just going to leave it on that. Whatever. I mean, we can make some changes. The problem is the players on the bench, for the most part, are players who I just don't want to get injured. I mean, there's a few options here. Sand is on the bench. He's just coming on for Dilrosun, who's been awful. We'll move Braff over to the right-hand side. Eiting, maybe for Fernandez. We're making the switch there. Eiting comes on, moves Simons over, and anyone else. I mean, Jurokovic. I don't want to risk Cataldi or Shimikas for what is ultimately going to be a lost cause, I feel like. We could go attacking. Do we just go attacking? Just go all-out attack with 10 players and a 3-0 deficit? I mean, we've worked a chance here. So Sand is in. It's a good save from Semper. Our best opportunity so far. 20 minutes to go. I don't fancy our chances in extra time. I really don't. Ilias is having a poor game. Do we bring on Jurokovic? We'll bring him on. He loves a goal on the big occasion. Jurokovic comes on. This is not a very good advert for us. I'm going attacking for the final few minutes because I would rather avoid extra time, even if that means we lose, which is probably what's about to happen. It's as if we're going to throw away a 3-0 lead. As if we're going to do that. It's a wild effort in the end, and it's still 3-0. It's going to be extra time, I think. And we've got a chance. Haps with the throw to Sand, gives it back to him. Whip it in. There's men in the box. Whip it in. He's just standing there, and he's decided to go all the way back to Owusu. Why? That was a great opportunity. We had so many players in. He's just done nothing. He's managed to get it back. Can you actually put a cross in this time? No, he's just giving the ball away. Just one of the worst passes I've ever seen in my life. Simons with the clearing challenge. Haps can't be bothered to go and pick up the loose ball. And we can maybe now counter though. Good block from Owusu. Jurokovic, he's got a lot of work to do. He's racing forward. He's giving it to Sand, which is good. At least it's not Haps involved. To Sand. Pulls it back. It's Haps again. Unbelievable. Gives it back to Sand. Flicks it in. Braff is there. It's not a very exciting end to the highlight, is it? Well, there still could be some late drama. There's 15 seconds left. Here we go. The shot comes in. It's whipping, but it's wide. And that is extra time. We've thrown away a 3-0 lead. I mean, our XG is quite good. We should have scored. It's time to dig in. I'm just clicking buttons. More to come. Let's go. Right. Good. Brilliant. The problem is there's no more subs that I want to make. I don't want to risk anyone else on this. Anyway, it's Haps. He's being hapless so far, but he's not lost possession there to Sand. This is way more action than I thought there would be. I thought this was going to be, like a boring 0-0, see it through. No, we're just going to throw it away. It's quite impressive in a way, I suppose. Semper's given the ball away from a goal kick. Shocking goal kick. Absolutely indicative of us, really. We've worked it. We're keeping possession. It's a good move. Can we find some end product here? Simons flicks it up, looking for Jaden Braff. He's getting quite tired, but holds the ball up well, whips it in. It's parried by the goalkeeper, and that's it. We weren't on attacking anymore. I swear we went attacking. I don't remember going back to balanced. I think must have never pressed it in the first place. It could already have been over if I'd done that. Anyway, Eiting has just been mugged off, and it's nearly a goal. Pat with a save. I've been putting off saying that man's name for all the last few highlights. Boyaliski, maybe, I guess. Seiss running forwards. The press is not amazing. Surely a goal is coming, and it's coming for Dynamo Kiev. We are not looking like doing all that much in terms of anything good. Whamy's in. It's another save from Pat. I mean, he's had a poor game overall, but 2 good saves late on. Second half of extra time. This could be going all the way to penalties. This could be going all the way, taking all the distance. Simons has pulled his groin. Never an advisable thing to do during a game. We've got Cataldi. I guess we'll put him on. I mean, Simons is a good bench option. It's not happening. Simons is trying to get there. It's being cleared. And now Connolly, who I'm assuming is Aaron Connolly of Brighton and Hove Albion, flicks the ball forward to Boyevsky. Ioba's in, and he's somehow mucked that up. Well, Haps actually kept the ball in possession. We are now countering at pace to Sand, Jurokovic, Simons, slips in Braff. Are we going to steal it? No. Semper with the save. Braff should have scored. Haps with the resultant corner. It's fallen to Sand. Goes for the strike. He's not far away at all. How we haven't scored a goal, I don't know. It's 3-0 and yet our XGs are virtually identical. But in the end, it's gone to penalties, which is not something anyone wants. Right, let's do this. Simons, he's injured. He's probably going to be out for a couple of weeks at this point. I'm not too bothered. He steps up and he blasts that one in. Good penalty. Unzola takes a few steps, works the goalkeeper, puts it in. I mean, this could go on for a long time at the current rate, really. Jaden Braff has, I don't know what's happened there. I don't know. It was a good save. I'm not sure he was on his line. I don't know. Now we're losing, so this is great. Really good. If we miss this one, Umbayamba is centre back and he's taking the third one, and that's apparently counted. That hit his foot. That one looked like more of a save than the previous one. I don't know. It's 2-2. Connolly to give them the lead again. What are we seeing from some of these animations? Ridiculous. It's Haps. He's been hapless pretty much all day. Can he score to keep us in? Yes, he can. Wanmi to give the advantage to Kiev, and Pat with the save. Sergio Pat with the save. It's 3-3, and this could be crucial. Carol Eiting strides up, and it's awful. We've got back into that. Pat's made a big save, and Eiting with one of the most disgraceful excuses for a penalty that you will ever see. His contract is being terminated tomorrow morning. Absolutely embarrassing. And Krivets is, we've thrown away a 3-0 lead, and there we go. We're out the Champions League. It's a good job I did. We realistically, we were never going to win the Champions League with Feyenoord, so I'm not too bothered. But that was awful. I am far from pleased that you've thrown away a 3-0 lead. That's unforgivable. Well, there we go. At least that makes it sort of simpler, because look, Europa League, we have a realistic chance of winning the Europa League with Feyenoord. We don't have a realistic chance of winning the Champions League with Feyenoord, so you know what? Fair enough. Simons is out for 4 to 9 days. Okay, proper. I forgot about that. He was banned. I'm not appealing it. It's terrible. Eiting, look, it's a disgrace what we've just seen. Frankly, you're getting fined. Fine you a day's wages for doing that. So not what the board wanted, but at least we get what we want. We're going straight into the Europa League, which is fine by me. What kind of seed level are we talking here? We are with third seeds. I mean, really? That's a bit rubbish. That is a bit rubbish. I guess we'd probably be even lower in the Champions League, so that's not too bad. Right, let's see who we get. Let's see who we get. Some relatively tough teams in here, and Rangers. Obviously, we'll avoid Ajax, and Leicester, decent. Sevilla, of course, Europa League specialists. Lille and Lazio, Napoli. Some difficult teams. No one massively terrifying though, I would say. Right, who are we going to get? We get Group A, Cologne and Sporting. We've already beaten Sporting twice in Champions League qualification, so that is fine by me. And we get HJK from Finland. That is quite a good group, I think. That is a pretty decent group. So right then, after that excitement, we've got to play PEX Vol. Of course, now the transfer window is closed here in Holland. Our deadline day is done. No more transfer action. The problem is the transfer deadline for the rest of Europe, I'm pretty sure, is tomorrow. So there's going to be some bids. There's going to be some bids for our players, you know, the ones we want to keep. Shimikas, St. Juste's got interest, Traore, John Joe Kenny, and we can't replace them. So obviously I'm not going to sell them if I can, but people are going to be upset. Right, after what we've just seen from everybody else, we're obviously going to go back for the full strength side for this one, which means Specken is back in goal. Shimikas, Senesi, St. Juste and Kenny is the defence. Cataldi, Davis and Van Cam the midfield. Balde is back on the left. He's back from the Olympic Games. Traore is on the right-hand side. And Brian Brobby is going to be up front. He's got a bruised ankle at the moment. He's fine. He'll be absolutely fine. Right, I'm expecting a good performance today. They're bottom of the league. No points. We can't do much worse than the previous game. Right, early highlight for us. Cataldi, free kick, swung in, looking for Senesi. It's cleared away. And that's bad. I hate when that happens. That happens with such regularity. It's very irritating. Westerman is really good. Is a really good regen. Specken, though, is a really good regen and makes the save. That was from our free kick. Our free kick. The regularity with that happens, as said, very irritating. We stopped the corner, though, and now we can potentially counter from there. Brobby's got a lot of work to do, though. He's going to get closed down and tackled. He's still got possession, but no, it's over. Free kick, same position. Can we not muck it up this time? We have mucked it up. We've given it straight to Banson in the goal. This is not the start I was hoping for. We're 20 minutes in, and the two best highlights appear to be for them. St. Juste intercepts again, and Specken can recycle. Can we please actually do something useful? That would be really good. It's not been a good episode otherwise, has it? Not been a good day. We've managed to work a chance. Bertrand Traore cuts inside, flicks it forwards. Van Cam nods it back to Tom Davis. Not what he was intending, but he gets it back. We're going down the left-hand side perhaps. Shimikas slips in Balde. He's behind the defender, pulls it back to the Greek to flick a cross in. No, it goes all the way back to Cataldi. Shimikas cross into Traore. It's been tackled. Traore gets it though again. And Bertrand Traore with his third of the season. It's been a great start for him. And that was a good finish. Patient build-up, which is what I don't like to do, but what is effective sometimes. Shimikas gets the ball in. Probably was involved, but good work from Traore. Good finish from him. We've got the lead. That's more like it. Can we grab a second though? John Joe Kenny resting with the defender. Can he whip a ball in? He does. It's a fierce ball in, and Balde is there to meet it. Great cross from Kenny. He doesn't do that often enough, but on that occasion it was a fantastic assist, and Balde, the star of last season, the breakout star of last season, on hand for a goal. Great work from Kenny, holding off the defender and then doesn't even look, whips it in, and Balde's first one to it with the header on goal. It's 2-0, and that is more like it. We still always have the capacity to throw things away though, don't we? The ball is played forwards by PEX Vol, but it's intercepted again by Kenny on a high after actually getting assist. We're working it nicely. Quick one-touch passing from everyone. We're quite deep though. Needs some support. It was probably very, very deep. Now we're looking to go forward. Traore stretching the defence. There's not too many options, but we're still potentially going to find it. Kenny again, back to his former Everton teammate, flicks it in. Van Cam is there, and Van Cam, the goalkeeper, fell to the floor wrong-footed. It's 3-0, and that should hopefully, it's early to call it, given we have just thrown away a 3-0 lead in the previous game, but I'm calling 3 points. Not really. I'm not really doing it. Don't do anything stupid. Brobby flicks it on. It's a dinked finish from Van Cam. Not great goalkeeping, but it is a great goal. And now I don't want to alarm anybody, but I'm pretty sure Ajax are losing. Cataldi, free kick, good position. It could be 4. It's cleared away. And Westerman is on again. I looked at signing this guy in the summer. He's a very decent young Dutch striker. And this is why. That is why. Brilliant goal from Ted Westerman, his third of the season. Really good. They didn't want to sell him for anything that we could afford. We could not afford to buy him. But 2 defenders back. Neither. You just go past them both. It's awful defending. They blocked it there, but he gets the rebound in at a crazy angle. pulls a goal back. It's a beautiful finish from the youngster. Did I call it too early? It's half time, and Willemsvee, one of the 2 promoted sides, I'm pretty sure, are beating Ajax, which is great news for us if that stays the same. And if this result stays the same as well, let's not do anything stupid, boys, in the second half, maybe. That'd be good. Traore stretching his legs, going for a long old run across the entire pitch here. How many miles is he putting in? Pulls it back to Balde. Traore flicks it in. It's chaos in the box. Bobby's trying to get the loose ball. He does. Shimikas. Traore can't get there, and they do eventually clear their lines. I'm not going to feel comfortable until we've got a 4th, or really even a 5th. Tom Davies running forwards. Pexval looking very stretched at the moment, which is only going to help us. Back heel to Traore, who's been bundled over. It's definitely not a penalty. The defender was in the box, but Traore was outside, which I'm pretty sure means it's a free kick. Yep, absolutely called it. No worries whatsoever. Cataldi presumably will take this. We don't even see it, so it can't have been good. Coming up to 60 minutes. Need that 4th goal though. Tom Davies, Traore. We are doing well today from an attacking standpoint, which is better than we have done in recent weeks in some games. We have been a bit more clinical. Let's be even more so. Balde, Van Cam, options, flicks it into Traore, who's onside. It's his 4th of the season. It's our 4th of the game, and that should hopefully be that. Really good movement, really flowing passing. This is much more like it from us. This is what I want to see. Van Cam flicks it in. Traore, I'm not entirely sure he is onside, but they're saying he is. It's 4-1. I didn't mean to call it again. Immediate kickoff highlight for Pexval. Are they going to give the ball away, or are they going to score? I'm fearful of Vesterman. He is really good. He's really, really good. And it's not even him. Samax in. It was over the line. He was offside. Corner from Cataldi to make it 5. Senesi. It's cleared away. 2nd go. 3rd go. Well, I mean, Senesi is now on the ball. Cataldi, just whip it in, mate. What are you doing? Why are you giving it to Senesi? You need to be back defending. Whip the ball in. Someone. Davis. Who's going to actually take this on? That was a good opportunity. We've now allowed them to get back and set. This is what I mean by sort of frustrating play. Cataldi, just whip a ball in. It'll cause carnage. Shimikas, you do it, mate. He does. Robbie is just over the bar. See, there you go. Carnage. Still could maybe be 5. Cataldi, edge of the area. Davis is going to go for a shot. No, he does like a long-range shot, but not on this occasion. What are we doing? Again, take it on. Sometimes there's too much patience. Kenny flicks it in. Balde, it is 5. It is 5. Another assist for John Joe Kenny. Another goal for Balde. That one was pretty good. Sometimes I guess the patient approach does work, maybe. But I felt we could take it on a bit earlier. But it's a great ball from Kenny. It's another great header from Balde. In off the post this time. 5-1. I think we can actually call it now. And Ajax are 3-0 down to Willemsvee, a newly promoted side. That's not good for them. Well, the 5th goal definitely killed it, and it's 3 more points, and I like that very, very much. Clinical performance, 3 XG, I like that too. 5-1, great win, really good win, and a really good performance. Obviously saw a little bit of a hesitation from a defensive perspective, but that is what we like to see. That is some fantastic reading, because Ajax have lost as well. 3-0 to Willemsvee. They are a newly promoted side, and they've beaten the former champions 3-0. Ajax down in 9th place. We are already 6 points clear of them. Alkmaar yet to play in this round of fixtures, but that is really encouraging. And also encouraging, Alkmaar drop points as well, and it's a 93rd minute equaliser for FC Emmen, one of the other promoted sides, to rescue a point for them. 2 more points dropped for Alkmaar. They are stuck on 8, and we are on 13. 5 clear of them, 6 clear of Ajax. We're not top of the league by virtue of goal difference to Groningen, but that is a really good position to be in, and I like that a lot. And considering the fact that being in the Europa League is probably better than being in the Champions League for our sort of chances of winning, I would say overall that was a pretty successful episode. But anyway, that is going to be that for today. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe as well, and I will see you next time for some Europa League action. I think maybe Sporting Lisbon and Volendam. I mean, maybe we'll lose to a promoted side as well. That's tempting fate. Something like that. That's probably what we'll come back for. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.